My name is Carole Marshall. I'm a senior lecturer at Northumbria University in food science and human nutrition, and I'm a registered nutritionist. Healthy aging is what we should all aim for, really, if you want to enjoy your latter years. It's a case of making the right lifestyle choices, good food, being active, using your brain. As long as you use things, they'll work. It's when you stop using them that you start to get problems. We are definitely living longer. In the early 1900s, people died in their 40s. Now, men live to about 77 and women to around about 81. Well, obviously medication's improved. We have a much better healthcare system. We're much more aware of the factors which can contribute to diseases and educate people. But I think people want to live longer. We make better choices. We are more active now than we used to be. That's so true. It's a very irritating phrase, but the food that you put in your body determine how healthy you are. If you put poor fuel in a car, it won't perform well. The same goes for your body. A balanced healthy diet should have lots of variety in it, lots of colour. First and most important thing is fruit and vegetables. We recommend a minimum of 5 different fruit and veg a day, and there's lots of reasons for that. First and foremost, the micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals in there, they're the things that help us function. They help all the reactions take place in the body, they make the immune system work, they protect us. Also in fruit and vegetables are things like phytochemicals and fibre is essential to our health, particularly our digestive system. Fibre is very important because it helps your digestive system work. If you eat food which is very processed and bland, your digestive system gets quite sluggish and doesn't work very well. Fibre adds bulk, and that keeps everything moving. Your digestive tract is just a tube that goes from your mouth to your anus, and you want everything to keep moving. If you eat very small quantities or very processed foods, it doesn't move very well. If you eat foods with fibre in, like fruit, vegetables, whole grain cereals, wholemeal breads, things like that, then that food bulks out and it keeps everything moving nicely and keeps it nice and healthy. Fish is very important. We do need a protein source. So I would recommend having 2 portions of fish a week, one of which should be oily because that gives us the omega-3s, which are good for our brain function, they're good for your cardiovascular system, they're good for your skin. Fish is very low in fat, and if you're going to choose meat sources, then go for very lean sources. Try to avoid the saturated fats in the meat. Dairy is important for the calcium. As we get older, your bone density decreases, and women in particular are very prone to osteoporosis after they go through the menopause. So you need a good source of calcium throughout your entire life. Your bones are formed when you're in your teens and 20s. That's when they're at their most dense. After that, it's a maintenance program, and that gets weaker the older we get. So you need to keep topping it up. So we need a good source of calcium from all the dairy goods. Vitamin D you need. Calcium can't be absorbed very well unless you have vitamin D in your body. Vitamin D is synthesized in your skin, and normally when it's exposed to sunlight. That's great if you live in a sunny place. And when you're young, you do synthesize it well, but as we get older, we're not so good at synthesizing vitamin D. And the elderly don't tend to expose much skin to the sunshine. In fact, they don't go outside very much at all. So they don't have the opportunity to produce the vitamin D. Therefore, they need to get it from their diet. And that's things like fortified breakfast cereals, margarines are fortified with it. And you need that vitamin D to get the calcium into your bones and keep you healthy.